I basically have written a list recently. I'll basically put whatever the list is because I just don't feel like me. I don't feel like myself. I just feel like I need to be more authentic. I need to be more like Phoebe again. I feel like I just need a reset and a refresh. It might not be the right choice, but at the minute, if I'm not happy as what I am and where I am, then any step is an improvement. So I am going to make that step today. I feel like I'm a very warm person. I've got a lot of warmth and I like warm in my hair. I had ginger hair for like 7 years. So I feel like I need to go back to a warmer colour. It's just where I resonate with. So that's what I'm doing today. Obviously you can see I've dyed my hair, but I do have my roots coming through. So we're going to fix them first. Normally I do use pure bleach on my hair, but because I thought I'm going warm and bleach is very, very damaging, and because I'm doing it on my own hair, I don't want to overlap bleach on bleach. So I thought I would just go for a lightest box dye. So I am going to go just on where my roots are with this box dye, and then when it comes to the back of my hair, I'm just going to have to feel and hope. And what have we got in here? We've got shampoo, that's cute, a little shampoo. We've got a little conditioner. These conditioners, I swear to God, are the best conditioners of life. I would buy a box dye just for this. Colour and my developer, and I've got my gloves, and I've got one of these little bad boys. I'm not going to use that though. I'm going to squeeze on with this, and then I have actually got a brush that I'm going to brush through. So I am just gonna pop my gloves on and get down and boogie. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna mix the colour before I put my gloves on. I'm so paranoid about someone being at the door. I don't care. No, it's not. No, there's no one there. Anyway. There's someone at the door. There was someone at the door. Parcel is complete. Hair is now in progress. I'm just going to create my little concoction and we are gonna go and get it on. I'm gonna squeeze. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So I'm gonna put my little lid on and we're gonna shake a roux. Oh God, that's getting warm. That is what a heat wave in the bottle, I'm telling you now. I don't know if this is right. That is hot. I'm guessing that's fine. I'm guessing it's part of the process. We are getting down with business. So I'm gonna start on the front of my head because I've got a mirror here. So let's give this a bloody go. No one else should be at the door today. Oh, Snapple. Snapple McDapple, what's happening? Let's apply the dye. So I'm just going to do this all on my rootage, and then the good thing about these little combs is you absolute slide on top and brush to the side. You get out this big boy and you slide that along. Oh dear. So I'm in my concentration mode right now, I've gone really quiet. I'm gonna come back and show you the progress. Okay, so the bleach is on. It's probably a lot more overlapped than I would have liked, as you can see. Which the issue with that is where my roots get lighter, so does the blonde. So they're always like, one's always lighter than the other, which is annoying. Actually, should show you what my plan is. So I've used this brand before and I really, really like it, and it's got really, really good colour. I got copper. I want to go warm again. I want to have something a little bit warmer. I have also got a blonde one because this looks very bright. So what I thought is I'll mix a little bit of this with the blonde one and have that strawberry, warm, coppery sort of tone, which is why I wasn't too worried about my roots being a little bit warmer and deeper, because if I'm going warm anyway, it seems silly to put bleach on, but even if my roots are slightly deeper, that's not a big issue for me. It's actually lifting really, really well. I'm not gonna lie, it's gone the colour I want to go. But obviously if I put that on my bleach, it would have just gone lighter. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it on for about another 5 minutes, wash it out, come back, show you how it's looking, and then we're gonna get fun with the colours. I'm sorry I didn't film much of the bleach stuff, but it was serious operation, and I could not see the back of my head for the life of me, so I had to take my mirror downstairs and sit in front of the big mirror, and I think it went bad. I'm not gonna see the back of my head, so I don't care. Part 1 of the bleaching method, which I was most scared about, turned out good. It's even, I still have hair on my head, and it's slightly warm. Honestly, I would happily like leave it at this, but because the rest of my hair, which I know is going to be much blonder, I do want to add that little bit more warmth in. It is a nice warmth. If you want to go like a very like a light warm blonde, this is perfect. Like this, the hair dye I used, absolutely perfect. But I want to get a little bit warmer. I'm gonna make it warmer, but it's on my head. Hair on my head. Hair on head. I got hair on head. So hair is stayed on head. So what I'm gonna do now, blow dry my hair so it's damp, and then we're gonna go in with the warm. So hair is dry-ish, so now we're gonna add the colour. I was originally gonna put a cap on. this isn't gonna work. But it was so stuck to my head, and I thought like getting the bits of hair out and all that kind of thing is gonna be really, really difficult. So I'm gonna skip on the cat. So I think what I'm gonna do is mix a bit of the copper with a conditioner and do like a diluted version, and then use the beach blonde on its own as little highlight strands. I'm gonna start by sectioning my hair at the bottom. I'm gonna do a mix of the conditioner mix and low lights at the bottom. So I'm just gonna literally start popping this on my hair. I actually am glad that I diluted this a little bit, because now it's going on my hair, it's actually looking quite bright. And I think a lot of people said leave this on for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and work as quick as I can, because obviously 10 minutes isn't a lot of time to do my entire head of hair. To be honest, I might have even gotten away with diluting this a little bit more. I'm not going to lie, this is looking right. What I'm going to do from here actually is I'm going to put more conditioner in. Now I'm going next section up, and I'm going straight in. This isn't going to be as dark, you see, so I've got my little combinations happening now. I'm going to spread that all throughout my hair. Now at the top of my hair, I'm going for like a comb through method, I think. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm just going to see if it does like my little highlights that I'm after. I know I don't want as much at the front. I quite like my blonde bits at the front. I'm trying so hard not to make a mess, but I feel like the more I try, the more I actually do make a mess. I'm just gonna go for this technique, I think. I don't know how long actually to leave this on for, because it's not that bright anymore. Now I've diluted it, it's not too bright. So maybe I'll leave it on for like 15 minutes. Oh, I've got good feelings about this. Yahoo! I've got to make sure actually, oh my god, I have got nothing on the back of my head. Let me just get all the back of my head. What I think I'm just going to do now is take a bit of the pure glaze, so the glaze on its own, and I think I'm just going to maybe just add a few streaks with a little bit of an extra tinge. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that on for 10 more minutes. I'm going to wash it off, and I'm going to come back and show you the final result. I'm so excited. So this is the final result. Honestly, I am kind of obsessed. It's gone to this really nice natural, like lightish sort of copper, so it's not too dark or too bright. Like it's gone to like a really nice sort of a washed down sort of mix between the blonde and ginger, like a really, really nice shade. And I think you can see bits that are blonder, but you can also see bits that are like darker from the other bits. Honestly obsessed, like I'm not even gonna lie, I am obsessed. And I feel like from it as well, like from putting that glaze on, obviously it's like a conditioner, and bleach has gone over bleach. I've basically had like no breakage. My hair feels like healthy. I just feel like it looks so much better. After a while, the blonde just got so dull, and I have had red hair before, and I know it's hard to maintain, but honestly I think blonde's harder. Like tone it, you've got to stop it looking dull, like it can go brassy, dull, all sorts. I just felt like I needed something it's a little bit more bright. I just felt normal with my blonde hair, whereas I feel like when I've got red hair, I just feel like I stand out a little bit more, and I just prefer it. So I love it. I literally love it. I don't know what you think, but I love it, and I'm so glad I did it. This was my experience bleaching my hair and using the copper glaze, and this is the final result. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the colour? What do you think of the method? I'm so sorry if it wasn't the best method, but it worked and I'm happy, so that's all that matters. Let me know what you think. If you'd like to see any more videos, please let me know. Let me know what you think of my hair. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and goodbye.